This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, and thanks for watching News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. Accused serial killer Rex Heuermann pleaded not guilty this morning to a fourth murder count in connection to the Gilgo Beach murders. Investigators say a DNA test connected him to a hair found on a belt used to restrain the fourth victim. Heuermann already facing charges for the murders of 3 other women. He has pleaded not guilty to those charges as well. The remains of all 4 women were discovered along a stretch of Long Island's Gilgo Beach in 2010. Heuermann is still in police custody. He's set to return to court next month.
Well, our top story still the wind chills, the bitter cold. Wind chill advisory still in place through 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, but part of the area it has dropped off from, including Eau Claire and areas to the north. We do have a little bit of cloud cover, lots of sunshine. That's been one nice thing today. Here's a view on City Cam 8 downtown. With the wind, or the current temperature, I should say, 0 Eau Claire. La Crosse, it's 3. Actually, a few locations above 0. Sparta, -1, 1 below. Vroke was at 0 right now. Now, with the wind, in La Crosse, feels like 14 below, 19 below Eau Claire, 10 below Winona, Sparta. About 18 below is what it feels like. It's below 0 across the area with the wind. Through the afternoon, lots of sunshine, and towards 3 o'clock, about 5 degrees. The winds generally from the west-southwest, 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting towards 20 miles an hour. That's going to add that wind chill for us. All right, that's with us. It's a cold work week. And another thing I'd like to share with you, we're going to continue dry. All right, no snow in the forecast at this point. Got to show you where the temperatures are headed over the long haul. I think you're going to like it. I'll go through that in your full forecast in less than 10 minutes. Alexandra?
All right, Jeff, we'll see you then. Thank you. The winter weather is disrupting air travel across the U.S. According to tracking site FlightAware, more than 1,200 flights were canceled this morning, another 1,300 delayed. In addition to weather, United and Alaska Airlines have had to cancel flights because of the grounding of that Boeing 737 MAX 9. From Friday through Monday, nearly 8,600 flights were canceled. Well, it wasn't even close. Former President Donald Trump rolling to victory in the Iowa caucuses last night. While turnout was less than expected, only about 110,000, Trump still became the first Republican candidate to top 50% of the vote in Iowa. That's despite all of his legal challenges. Charlie DeMar has the latest for us from Des Moines.
Iowa, thank you. We love you all.
It was a landslide win that many expected, especially Donald Trump.
They said, well, if you win by 12%, that's a big win. That's going to be very hard to do. Well, I think we more than doubled that, I guess, tripled it maybe.
In the kickoff event of the 2024 presidential election, CBS News projects the former president captured 51% of the Republican vote. In the race for second place, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis beat former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley, but just barely.
Because of your support, in spite of all of that they threw at us, everyone against us, we've got our ticket punched out of Iowa.
Haley appeared on CBS Mornings from New Hampshire, where she hopes for a much different outcome in that state's primary next week.
It's a marathon, it's not a sprint, and we're taking it one step at a time. Iowa was very good to us, but we are super excited to be here in New Hampshire.
As for how Trump did so well here in Iowa, CBS News entrance polls show that he did it with broad support from older voters, younger voters, men and women, voter groups that he lost in 2016.
Trump doubled his support from 8 years ago with key voting blocs, the very conservative voters without a college degree and white evangelical Christians.
Thank you for being here tonight.
And there's one fewer candidate in the race today. Entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy suspended his campaign after finishing 4th. He has already pledged his support to Donald Trump. Charlie DeMar, CBS News, Des Moines, Iowa.
Trump and DeSantis will also be in New Hampshire later today for campaign events. Trump will stop first in New York for an appearance at his civil defamation trial. Speaking of that trial, jury selection started this morning for the second E. Jean Carroll trial. A jury is determining how much Trump will pay in damages for defaming the columnist in 2019 when he made statements denying her rape allegations. Last May, a jury found Trump sexually abused Carroll in the 1990s, then defamed her in 2022. 2. She was awarded $5 million in damages. This time around, the jury's only considering those damages. The presiding judge already determined the first trial verdict will carry over to this case. Carroll is seeking more than $10 million in damages. In other campaign news, former Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson announced he's suspending his Republican presidential primary campaign. Hutchinson finished a distant 5th in Monday's Iowa caucuses. Since launching his campaign in April, the 73-year-old has struggled to gain traction in a crowded field of primary contenders. Whether you're an experienced driver or it's your first time hitting the road, driving in the winter can be hard. After the break, Consumer Reports shares important driving skills everyone should know.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
It really ruined everything. I should have done something sooner.
Everybody hopes that this won't be a big problem. Unfortunately, basement water, it always gets worse. Don't worry, we got this.
Great. Well, let's stop it from getting in.
The effects of water can be surprising, but at Innovative Basement Authority, we'll do a complete home inspection for free, so you can put water back in its place. Schedule a free home inspection today.
Come on, Michael, come on. Catch the ball! Huddle up! Do you need to get your eyes checked? Well, actually... Here's the play. Stanton Optical makes glasses in 30 minutes. It's easy on 3. 1, 2, 3. Easy! Hut! Come on, Michael, you got this! Come on, turn! Michael, catch! I didn't see! You did it! I did it! 30-minute glasses? Now that's an easy play. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls presents Matt Stell. Don't miss this multi-platinum country artist live February 16th. Matt Stell with opening act Mason Dixon Line. $35 tickets include $15 free rewards play. Available now on Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Matt Stell February 16th at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. Must be 21 or over to attend.
Our composite windows are the clear choice for your home. This window is 12 times stronger than vinyl, 2,000% more airtight, and 40% more energy efficient, all at a price less than what many companies charge for vinyl windows. What does this mean for you and your home? Our composite windows make you more comfortable and save on your energy bills.
You're such a window nerd.
I've done my research, so you don't have to.
Come visit our new showroom and test the window nerd's knowledge. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Winter weather comes in many forms. Even if there's no snow, rain, sleet, and ice can be dangerous, especially for drivers. Consumer Reports has some life-saving advice that every driver needs to hear.
That little light on your dashboard may be the only warning that temperatures are low enough for the potential of ice or slick spots on the road. Take a look at this police video of a vehicle driving over a patch of nearly invisible ice. The 2 occupants of this vehicle suffered only minor injuries thanks to their seatbelts.
If there was ever a time when slow and steady wins the race applies, it's in this case, where you have the potential to lose traction.
Jennifer Stockberger oversees operations at Consumer Reports Auto Test Center and says it's important that everyone know how to drive in freezing conditions.
Everything in slick conditions takes longer. So leave yourself that room. It not only gives you that room, but protects you from other drivers who may not be driving appropriately.
Think your 4-wheel or all-wheel drive will help you on black ice? Think again. All wheels have 4-wheel brakes, and it's actually your car's anti-lock brakes that can help you safely regain control and stop. You'll know the anti-lock brakes are working when they start to pulse against your foot. Do not remove your foot from the brake. Maintain firm pressure on the pedal and let them do their jobs. And if your car does begin to slide, here's the best way to regain control.
There's really two kinds of skids, oversteer and understeer. In both cases, the reaction should be to turn in the direction you want to go. With oversteer, it's very intuitive. You turn into the skid. When you gain grip, you end up going where you want to go. In understeer, you're turning, but the car's going straight ahead, and your gut is to want to dial in more steering. Don't do that. Keep the wheel steady where you're headed so that when you gain grip, you're going where you want to be. In both cases, avoid abrupt motions.
And don't forget tires. Properly inflated with good traction, tires can often make the difference when winter weather is at its worst. This is Rachel Joyce.
Newer cars with advanced safety features can also help you avoid an accident, but they can only work properly if they're clear of snow, salt, ice, and mud. Good tips there. That wraps up your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here's a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
It's time for the King Furniture 72-hour sale. So for 72 hours, everything in our store is going to be on sale. Incredible markdowns throughout our entire showroom. It's the King Furniture 72-hour sale. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only.
At Benedictine Living Community La Crosse, assisted living is about the freedom to choose the things you want to do while leaving the chores and home maintenance behind. We provide you the independence you desire while offering assistance when you need it most. The freedom to live the way you choose. This year, start enjoying the life that you deserve. A life where you come first. Experience the Benedictine difference. Benedictine Assisted Living Community La Crosse. Live fully. Live well.
We're here today to set the record straight about Dupuytren's contracture. Surgery is not your only treatment option. People may think their contracture has to be severe to be treated, but it doesn't. Visit findahandspecialist.com today to get started.
I love that my daughter still needs me, but sometimes I can't help due to burning and stabbing pain in my hands. So I use Nervive.
Nervive's clinical dose of ALA reduces nerve discomfort in as little as 14 days.
Now I can help again. Feel the difference with Nervive.
It's time for the King Furniture 72-hour sale. So for 72 hours, everything in our store is going to be on sale. Incredible markdowns throughout our entire showroom. It's the King Furniture 72-hour sale. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only.
With winter here, our job hasn't changed.
We have a winter storm warning in place all the area you see in the pink.
The First Warn Weather Team is always ready to keep you safe and ahead of winter's worst.
This is what we're watching here.
So right now we do have that alert day for tonight and tomorrow for the snow. Temps, they're going to get cold as we're talking 25 to 30 below. And you can always get us no matter where you are.
I want to keep you ahead of the game, keep you alert.
Keeping you safe. First Warn Weather on News 8 Now.
Welcome back. A new study published in the American Journal of Drug and Alcohol Abuse finds cannabis is not an effective treatment for opioid addiction. Researchers say this conclusion is significant because a number of states have authorized medicinal cannabis as an alternative treatment for pain instead of using opioids. It's estimated that opioid use disorder and related deaths cost the U.S. economy more than $1 trillion per year. The combination of chronic inflammation and poverty may lead to an early death. Researchers at the University of Florida found people living in poverty with high levels of inflammation have double the risk of dying from heart disease and nearly triple the risk of dying from cancer within the next 15 years. Doctors say chronic inflammation can be caused by numerous factors like poor diet, stress, lack of physical activity, and smoking. A growing number of people in their 20s are shelling out thousands of dollars for cosmetic procedures aimed at preventing aging. According to the American Society of Plastic Surgeons, Botox injections among people aged 20 to 29 rose by 71% between 2019 and 2020. The increase is reportedly driven by preventative Botox, which is when someone gets injections in an area with no defined wrinkles to help keep them from forming later. Instead of injections, dermatologists say young adults concerned about aging should invest in a simple skincare routine that includes a facial cleanser, a moisturizer, and a daily sunscreen. The pandemic caused no significant increase in preventable illness or deaths for children, but it did delay some diagnoses, especially for diabetes and cancer. That's the finding of Canadian researchers who compared data before and after the potentially deadly virus emerged. They urge education campaigns for parents and caregivers about important signs and symptoms in children who may need medical care in future pandemics. That does it for our medical news this afternoon. Here's a live look at City Cam 8. Jeff is up next with a look at our forecast.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. Starting wage for laborers up to $18 per hour with a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience but a great attitude? Then apply today. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburger's cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love.
And our thick and creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day. All day.
All day, every day. Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners. Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's. Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's window and door replacement experts. Our superior quality, energy-saving windows and doors from the trusted brand of Renewal by Andersen are skillfully installed by certified technicians and backed by some of the strongest transferable warranties available. Save up to 22% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with Renewal by Andersen Windows and Doors. Brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
New windows can give you a whole new view of the world around you. Call today for a prompt free estimate from the Board Store Home Improvements, 782-8877. Download the News 8000 app today.
Another sunny day for us. Glad you're with us. It's about 19 after 12. A chilly afternoon. We still have a wind chill advisory in place. This goes through 9 o'clock Wednesday morning. But take note, Eau Claire, Ladysmith areas to the north, they've been dropped off. The rest of the area has that advisory, though, in place. For us, things are generally quiet. Our part of the country, East Coast, really north to south, dealing with snow towards New York. And it's chilly enough where it's a wintry mix and actually freezing to some extent in the southeastern part of the U.S. at this point. For us, just minimal cloud cover, a little more cloud cover than what we had yesterday, as you can see on City Cam 8 right now, though. It's nice to have the sunshine. 3 degrees with it. Feels like 14 below right now. West-southwest wind, about 13 miles an hour. In Eau Claire, it's 0. Feels like 19 below. The winds at 14 miles an hour, gusting at 24 miles an hour. Winds generally across the area in that 10 to 15 mile an hour range. You can see they're coming out of the west for the most part. The gusts across the area generally in the 20s, so that's adding a chill to the air. And in fact, here's what it feels like with the wind. 19 below Eau Claire, feels like 14 below La Crosse, -11 Winona, -22 Viroqua. You get the general idea. Cold. All right, on Sky Tracker, the big picture. This system out here on the west coast, that bear is watching to some extent, pretty active on the east coast. I'm going to take you down the road here a little bit. We're going to roll, and you can see how this kind of develops out to the west, all this minutia. Well, it's going to track, this is Thursday afternoon, it's going to track south and west of us, so we're likely to get skipped on any kind of snowfall through the course of the week. This is what it's showing as far as potentially adding up. Maybe Mason City, that far southwest, they could get a little bit of a dusting. Our wind chills as we go forward, taking you into our Wednesday. We're still dealing with wind chills by Wednesday afternoon, 0 to 5 below at that point. The rest of our afternoon today, lots of sunshine. I think about 5 for our high temperature. Once again, sunshine, it helps a little bit. All right, over the longer stretch, over the 10-day stretch, this is from the Climate Prediction Center. They're very confident. This register is about 80–90% certain that we're going to be above average as we roll into next week, really, and even beyond that, likely through the end of the month of January, back above normal. All right, this afternoon, once again, about 5 for the high, dropping to 3 below tonight. For our Wednesday, tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds, about 12 for the high temperature. Same situation on Thursday. Now, notice we drop back on Friday. Another round of Arctic air is going to drop in. It should be fairly brief. By Sunday, we're talking about 22 with mostly sunny skies. We roll into next week, back above the freezing mark. 34 on Monday, 38 on Tuesday. Could be a little bit of rain, maybe snow mixed in, but 38. I am kind of liking that.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. At least we're, trending in the right direction.
Exactly. I'm thinking maybe we've had enough cold for this go round, huh?
Yeah. Better to go up than down. Thank you. Still to come, it's a wrap on the 2023 Emmy Awards. A look at the many stars that made history last night. Coming up.
Ashley's New Year's sale is extended. It's your last chance to shop Hot Buys for every room of your home. And right now you can shop new collections with 0% interest through January 2029 in-store only. Celebrate and save today. Only at Ashley.
Huga, a calm, comfortable time with people you love. Often enjoyed with a good book, a warm blanket, and a crackling fire. Let La Crosse Fireplace Company help create this feeling in your home. Choose a Heat and Glow fireplace in gas, wood, or pellet. Stay warm and cozy with the Heat and Glow fireplace from La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
It ain't my dad's razor, Dad.
Hey, watch it.
It's from Gillette Labs. This green bar releases trapped hairs from my face.
Game changer.
While the Flex Disc contours to it, so the 5 blades can get virtually every hair in one stroke. For the ultimate Gillette shaving experience.
The best a man can get
is Gillette Labs.
I love that my daughter still needs me, but sometimes I can't help due to burning and stabbing pain in my hands. So I use Nervive.
Nervive's clinical dose of ALA reduces nerve discomfort in as little as 14 days.
Now I can help again. Feel the difference with Nervive.
I'm traveling the country today, just talking to everyday Americans, seeing if they'll make the switch from fossil fuels to geothermal heating and cooling. Have you ever considered using geothermal to fight climate change?
No. Somebody said we were going to be frozen over by now. What do you see?
Well, I did an energy audit on your house. Do you want to see it?
Can we turn the clock back? Save me all this money?
Sounds like I've convinced you to consider the fight against climate change.
That's a secondary benefit, but I mean, I don't mind saving 40 grand.
Ashley's New Year's mattress sale is extended with 0% interest through January 2029 on in-store mattress purchases. Get 50% off select Sealy mattresses or 25% off select Ashley Sleep mattresses. Only at Ashley.
The 8000 Plus app. Stream on your time. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
The Emmy Awards honor the best in television. Last night, Anthony Anderson hosted a night filled with tributes to iconic shows, even set with replicas of their sets and cast reunions. After its final season, HBO's Succession triumphed one last time, sweeping nearly all drama categories at the Emmys. Succession tied with FX's comedy The Bear, each with 6 awards. The Bear co-stars Jeremy Allen White and Ayo Edebiri won their first Emmys. Edebiri's win, along with Quinta Brunson from Abbott Elementary, marked the first time 2 black actresses won comedy categories in the same year. And Ali Wong became the first Asian woman to win for her lead performance in Netflix's limited series Beef, which won 5 awards. Stay with us. We'll have a final check of your forecast when we return.
Are your toilets in need of an upgrade? Not only can older toilets be uncomfortable, they can also clog more and increase your utility bills. At Maxwell White, we offer professionally trusted Kohler toilets. Our popular best-selling toilet is the Kohler Highline, available in various heights to provide ultimate accessibility and ease of use. Don't wait. Start enjoying the exceptional power, innovation, and water-saving sustainability of a new Kohler toilet. Trust the toilet experts at Maxwell White. Plumbing done right. Call today.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present the Community Calendar.
It's time for La Crosse's 32nd annual Great Tri-State Rail Sale, with over 300 vendor tables featuring all scales, equipment, and accessories. Saturday, January 27th at the La Crosse Center. Come join us for the 101st annual Snowflake Ski Jumping Tournament, February 2nd and 3rd, County Road P, Westby.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
What's this? Time. Time for what? Time for the Great Vanishing Act. All this must go. What about me? You're the first to go. Hey, I like it here. Really? Hurry in for the end of business sale at American Home Fireplace and Patio. Save hundreds, even thousands, over 100 fireplaces and stoves, all displays, in-stock grills, and patio furniture must go. American Home Fireplace and Patio, Highway 16, West Salem.
At Benedictine Living Community La Crosse, assisted living is about the freedom to choose the things you want to do while leaving the chores and home maintenance behind. We provide you the independence you desire while offering assistance when you need it most. The freedom to live the way you choose. This year, start enjoying the life that you deserve. A life where you come first. Experience the Benedictine difference. Benedictine Assisted Living Community La Crosse. Live fully. Live well.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
Glad you're with us. Sunshine this afternoon. We're on the proper side of zero, at least, on our way to about 5 for the high. Factor in the winds, though, it's going to feel 10, 15 below yet, and pretty chilly start as we roll into our Wednesday as well. On our way to a high of 12 on Wednesday. Notice the overnight low is still below zero through the rest of the work week. Then we start heading to a decent direction, 22 by Sunday and 30s early next week, and perhaps a little bit of rain, maybe a rain mixed with snow, but I like seeing 38. I'm skipping right over the single digits.
That's okay. We can do that for sure, you know. Getting into those double digits is what we like to see, right? And not negative double digits.
It's going to be like a big treat for us.
I know. Tropical vacation, here we come. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight. Have a great day, everyone.